What's up, guys? It's Antonio back with another video for NBA 2K25 on PS4. This video is an update using the information from NBA 2K26. It's been a while since I've actually made a video with an update. It's actually been over a month. Um, I had a lot of stuff going on with work and just life has been life. And so I wanted to jump on really quick and give an update for what I do have. So I did miss the eighth official NBA 2K update. I was working on it, but I was, with everything going on, I was working on it kind of slow. But the ninth official NBA 2K update came out last Thursday, March 19th. And I am in the process of making an update. Now I have done 12 teams, but what I've decided to do to make it better, I guess, for you guys, I'm gonna divide it up into three videos. So as you know, it's 30 teams in the NBA. So I've done 12 teams already, but I'm gonna go over the first 10, and I'm gonna work on the second 10 to equal 20 teams. And that video will be out in the next few days to a week. So I'm going to go through the first 10 teams, and should be a short video, and then I'll continue to work on the second part of the video, and then release that, and then I'll go over the third part. So well, kick it off with the 76ers. I only have one rookie update for them, and that's for VJ Edgecombe. He is currently at 82 in NBA 2K26 in my roster using 2K26's attributes. He went from a 79 to an 80. He also had a badge increase from 10 to 14 badges. And that's all I have for the 76ers. Next, the Milwaukee Bucks. I've added or created Cormac Ryan. He wasn't in the game. So again, I used 2K26 information and put him in the game. And we had 5 position changes. So I'll go over that really quick. All right, first one is for Jing. His primary position now is small forward. Secondary position, power forward. AJ Green, his primary position is shooting guard. Secondary position, small forward. Gary Harris, primary position, shooting guard. Secondary, small forward. Kyle Kuzma, primary position, small forward. Secondary position, power forward. And lastly, Cam Thomas. His primary position remains shooting guard, but his secondary position is now point guard. That's all we have for the Milwaukee Bucks. Next, the Bulls. There was a rookie update for Latchlin Obrick. He is now a 68 in NBA 2K26. In my roster, he went from a 67 to a 68. And he had 0 badges since the launch of 2K, and he still has 0 badges now. And we do have 3 position changes. So I'll go over those really quick. First one is for Matt McClung. His primary position now is shooting guard, secondary position, point guard. Anthony Simons, his primary position now is shooting guard, secondary, point guard. And lastly, for Gershon Yabusele, his primary position now is center, secondary position, power forward. That's all we have for the Bulls. Next, the Cavs. So we did have a rookie update for Tyrese Proctor. All right, he is now a 73 in 2K26. And in my roster, he went from a 73 to a 72. He did have a badge increase from 2 badges to 5 badges. And we also had 4 position changes, excuse me. Starting with Keon Ellis. His primary position is small forward, secondary position shooting guard. Tristan Enoria. He is now primary position small forward, secondary position shooting guard. Riley Minix. His primary position now is power forward, secondary position small forward. And Dean Wade. His primary position is small forward, secondary position power forward. That's it for the Cavs. All right, for the Milwaukee Bucks, we did have 2 rookie updates. First one is for Hugo Gonzalez. He is now a 75 in NBA 2K26. In my roster, he went from a 75 to a 74. And he had 0 badges since launch. He still has 0 badges now. And the next one is for John Tanji. He is now a 69 in 2K26. In my roster, he went from a 69 to a 68. He had 0 badges since the launch, and he still has 0 badges now. And we do have 4 position changes. Starting with Jaylen Brown. His primary position now is shooting guard, secondary position small forward. Luka Garza, his primary is center, secondary position power forward. Sam Hauser, his primary position is small forward, secondary position power forward. And Derek White, his primary position is point guard, secondary position shooting guard. That's all we have for the Boston Celtics. And for the Clippers, we do have 1 rookie update, and that's for Kobe Sanders. He had a position change, already made that. I believe his primary position used to be small forward, secondary position point guard, but he switched. His primary now is point guard, secondary position small forward. He is a 76 NBA 2K26. In my roster, he is with the current 26 attributes. He was a 75 the last time I did an update. He remains a 75, but he had a badge increase. He went from 2 badges to 8 badges. And we had 2 position changes for the Clippers as well. Starting with Derek Jones. His primary position remains power forward, but his secondary position moves to small forward. And Kawhi Leonard as well. Primary position is small forward, remains small forward, secondary position shooting guard. That's it for the Clippers. And for the Grizzlies, I've added Tyler Burton. He wasn't in the game previously, but I used 2K26 to create him. So he's added in the game. And on top of that, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 rookie updates. I'll go through those really quick. All right, first one, Cedric Coward. He is currently an 80 in 2K26. And in my roster, the last time I did an update, he was an 80. He remains an 80, but he had a badge increase. He went from 7 badges to 10 badges. Next one is for Javon Small. He is a 77 in 2K26. And since the last time I did an update, he went from a 69 to a 77 using the 2K26 attributes. He had 0 badges since the launch. He still has 0 badges now. Next one is for Walter Clayton Jr. He had a position change as well, and I already did that. I believe since the previous update, his primary was shooting guard, secondary point guard. He swapped. His primary now is point guard, secondary position shooting guard. And he is a 75 in 2K26. And since the last time I did an update, he went from a 76 to a 74. Again, using 2K26's attributes from the 9th update. He did have a badge increase. He went from 2 badges to 4 badges. And lastly, Jemai Meshack. He is currently a 73 in 2K26. And since I did an update, he went from a 68 to a 73. And he had 0 badges since launch, and he remains with 0 badges now. And then we also had 4 position changes. Starting with Gigi Jackson. His primary position now is power forward, secondary position small forward. Next, OMP. His primary position now is center, secondary position power forward. Okay, Rayan Rupert. Primary position now is small forward, secondary position shooting guard. And for Cam Spencer, his primary position is shooting guard, secondary position point guard. That's it for the Grizzlies. And for the Atlanta Hawks, we only have 3 position changes. Starting with Nikhil Alexander Walker. His primary position now is shooting guard, secondary position point guard. Next, Dyson Daniels. Primary position now is small forward, secondary position shooting guard. And lastly, Corey Kispert. Primary position is shooting guard, secondary position small forward. That's all we have for the Hawks. And next, the Heat. We have 2 rookie updates. Starting with Kasparis Giannakis. He is currently a 76 NBA 2K26, and in my roster, he went from a 72 to a 75. He had 4 badges since the last time I did an update. He still has 4 badges now. And there is another update for Myron Gardner. He had a position change that I already made. His primary position now is small forward, secondary position shooting guard. In 2K, he is currently a 75, and in my roster, he went from a 72 to a 74. He had 0 badges since launch. He still has 0 badges now. And I also have 4 position changes for the Heat. Starting with Jaime Jaquez Jr., his primary position now is power forward, secondary position small forward. Nikola Jovic, his primary position now is center, secondary position power forward. And Phil Larson, his primary position now is small forward, secondary position shooting guard. And for Norman Powell, his primary position is shooting guard, secondary position small forward. And that's all we have for the Heat. And the last team that I'm going to go over, because that's 10, is the Hornets. So for the Hornets, we have 4 rookie updates, starting with Con Knipple. Currently, he is an 87 in NBA 2K26. And since I did an update, he went from an 82 to an 83. I know that's a 4-point difference. But again, I'm using NBA 2K26's attributes to the T. So I'm not sure why they're shortened Con, but the ratings are accurate. So he is an 83, but he did have a badge increase. He went from 11 badges to 18 badges. And next, for Ryan, he is currently an 80 in NBA 2K26. And in my roster, he went from a 79 to an 80. He had 7 badges since last I did an update. He still has 7 badges now. And next is Sion James. He is currently a 75 in 2K26, and in my roster, he went from a 73 to a 72. He did have a badge increase. He went from 8 badges to 11 badges. And lastly, Liam McNeely. He is currently a 72 in NBA 2K26. And in my roster, he went from a 70 to a 71. He did have a badge increase. He went from 1 badge to 4 badges. And we do have a few position changes. Go over those really quick. Starting with Pat Connaughton. His primary position now is shooting guard, secondary position, small forward. In Tucson, his primary position now is small forward, secondary position, power forward. And lastly, Trey Mann. His primary position turns to point guard, secondary position, shooting guard. So that is the first 10 teams for the 9th official NBA 2K update. As I stated already, I worked up to 12 teams, but I'm going to knock the other 8 out, totaling 20. And then I'm going to make a second part video for them. And then I'm going to continue on and make the last 10, and then I'll make a third video. So hopefully this helps you guys out. Like I said, I'm sorry that I missed the 8th update. I was working on it slowly just because I had a lot going on, but I didn't want to let you guys down without an update this time. So I thought I would just break it up into 3 videos. I hope you guys enjoy. Please like, subscribe, donate. It's very much appreciated. And thanks for watching.